Welcome to Pie's Bakery. We hope you have a wonderful stay.
Alright, so, we start this one-shot, this Attack on Titan one-shot, in the little town of Shiganshina. You're all friends, the three of you are friends, walking down the street or doing whatever, which honestly, I'll let you guys up to decide. What do the three of you look like? What do your characters look like as kids? What are you doing in the streets?
So Falco Kasner is, how old are we? 10? 13?
Yeah, yeah, let's say 10, 11, around that age.
Okay, so I'm thin, kind of a street kid, black hair. I've got kind of tattered clothes a little bit, not like super bad, but you can tell that I'm kind of a street rat a little bit. I'm constantly running around the town trying to skip out on school when I can, get into fights and stuff like that.
William is pretty big for his age. Size-wise, even being like a street kid, he's an orphan. Grew up on the street, so even being a street kid, he's pretty bulky for his size. Always has been. He's got like scrapes and cuts and kind of scars all over him because he's a bit of a daredevil, wild child. And he spends his day essentially following around his buddy. What was your character's name? I'm sorry.
Falco.
Falco. Oh, it says it right there.
I'm trying to put these on so we can all see him better.
Essentially spends his days following around Falco and his other unnamed friend, or yet to be named friend, and just trying to keep them out of trouble.
I don't know. My character's name is Nicole Walter. I really don't know, to be honest.
You don't know who your character looks like?
I don't.
I can pull you out of school as much as I can and get you into trouble. What's your back thingy? The background thing.
I didn't pick a background skill. I don't know.
We forgot to put it in. It wasn't gonna be like it was gonna be orphan or street kid or street rat or something like that.
Totally, I'm pulling you out of school all the time to hang out with me instead, and then we drag William into our trio.
Yeah,
That's all right.
that was kind of the vibe we got when we were building our character, so that works.
What was the other dude's name? Just so I don't forget.
Your other pal's name, who is kind of a really skinny looking kid, black hair, really thin. His name is Arno Thyler.
I feel like we meet him in basic, or is he here in the city with us?
We'll say he's one of your childhood friends. You maybe don't hang out with him a lot, maybe, he might be too nerdy for your liking, but you still occasionally catch up with him.
Well, studying is for losers, so I'm just gonna not go to school today.
So, all of you walking down the street, doing whatever street kids do, ransacking, maybe grabbing a little snack from a cart without paying, and continuing on your way.
Kicking cans down the street as far as we can until we accidentally kick it into someone's open window, and then we run away.
Yup, exactly. And as you walk down the street, almost slow motion, the world goes silent as a large shockwave crashes over you all through the street. And you see a massive explosion above the one protection that you've known, the wall ahead of you, as a massive head peers over it and crashes into the wall itself, leaving a giant hole. And as everything turns to chaos and walls get broken and the first sighting of Titans begin pouring in, you're all frantically ushered towards your families or towards the boats. The guard of the town frantically like, "Children, come, run!" as they try and get you out and to safety from this colossal Titan. And as you board the boats, the last sight you see is of your hometown in ruins, in smoke, and being devoured. Which is where we then flash forward. Graduation has just finished. You all, the three of you, the four of you, I should say, are in the barracks after having pledged yourselves to the Survey Corps to go out and take the fight to the Titans. The three of you in the barracks, reflecting on the past, what happened in your hometown. What are your characters? What do you think in this moment? What do you do in this moment, having pledged yourselves to take up the ODM gear and go beyond the walls?
I'm excited to get out there and show these Titans what we're capable of.
Falco.
Finally get revenge.
Falco is very happy at the accomplishment, but he's also kind of gloomy about the future, because the reason he joined the Scouts would have been because there's not really any future inside the walls after what's going on. He just feels like the life itself is a dead-end road in this war for humanity, so he may as well fight on the front. So very pleased with himself to have made it to the top 10 and graduating, but also kind of gloomy for the future.
On top of being excited to get revenge on the Titans for what they did to Shiganshina, I'm more excited that I got put in the top 10 and got to pick my placement, so I could pick where y'all went.
Yeah, I might have influenced you to join the Scouts too.
You guys hold this over Nicole's head like a ha-ha.
No, I feel like Nicole's such a good friend of ours from being kids. It's more like, Arno's such an asshole. He cheated. He took your spot.
You know the only reason he won, I saw him up the night before the ODM gear test for like I woke up to piss at like 6 a.m, like an hour before we were supposed to get up, and he was out there sweating, practicing. It looked like he had been up all night. So
Ow.
what a fucking tryhard. You barely did anything, and you almost squeezed in. You'd have even put forth a little effort, you could have got it. I think that says more about how good you are than how good he is.
Yeah, I think the commander sees your skill. He knows.
You're just hard motivated.
Right.
Motivation versus tryhardness.
It's not like they're giving out pints of liquor for completing these training missions.
Speaking of missions, do you think we'll get put out to the front?
Surely not a bunch of rookies.
No, I
Let's
kind of
hope
hope
not.
so. I think we can do it. The world needs more heroes anyways.
I mean, I know the scout numbers aren't great, so it's a possibility.
Well,
Guess we'll just have to see.
Which is exactly where we're going to flash forward in time, where your entire group find yourselves with the classic poncho and cape atop some horses in the fields, where a kind of an older man, dirty blonde hair and some scruff on his face, is in a lead horse in front of you, and he hasn't said anything this whole ride, but you find yourselves with a few other squads by your sides, who all begin taking off in various directions. And he looks at you, the four of you, your squad, and he says, of course I get stuck with the runts of the litter. Just follow orders and we'll be fine. We're off to a nearby village that hasn't seen Titans in weeks, so we should be all right. Just follow my lead. We'll be all good. And he turns around and begins riding.
what was the captain's name?
His name is Niall Marin.
Well, you heard the captain. Yes, let's go.
And away we go.
You all begin riding out. Time passes. Every now and then, well, rarely you see one of those the classic flares fire up into the sky.
Are we behind the wall at this point in enemy territory?
You are in
essentially?
enemy territory.
And this is our first mission.
This is your first mission.
Okay.
You do know your captain does have a flare himself. As I said, you do see one of the flares go up. I forget which means which. I think
Green is
black.
good.
Black
Red-
meant Titans.
Red is, I think, hold on.
Red's mission failed,
Yeah.
and Green's
Signal.
mission succeeded.
Red mission failed. Yellow was successful.
Green
But
is changed for animation.
Red is Titan spotted as well. Black is abnormal Titan spotted.
Do we have any signal flares equipped now that we're...
You do see
Recruits
that your captain has a
okay,
signal
he's
flare.
got them. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So every now and then, you do hear the sounds of flares going off. You get a green one. A green flare does fly up, and you end up changing positions. And eventually, as you change positions, you spot two Titans walk out of the trees ahead of you.
Oh,
The
jeez.
first you've seen since the wall came down. And you see your captain comes to a halt on his horse. he says, he looks at the four of you, and he says, "Well, time to put you rooks to work. There's a medium up there and a small behind it. Let's see what the scouts have to offer in this new generation." And he kind of he's giving you the, like, test your metal right now. He wants to see what you're made of. And so, well, yeah, what do you charge in? How do you go about this?
We've got a little bit of time to see, right? What's going on?
You guys, yeah, we'll say you guys are a bit here, like right here in the middle of the field, and the Titans would be breaching the trees. They are not running, they are walking.
Okay. Just quick question. What's William's favorite color? Green, purple, or blue, or red out of these ones?
Purple.
Purple. Okay, you get. I'm gonna make a quick token for you. And then what about for Nicole? Would she be blue, green, purple, or red?
We're gonna say green.
Okay. So I'll just put you as A and B. Is that okay, Pi? That way we can kind of do formation strategies here. Did this not save? I think it did. Yep. I made my token earlier today, so I have a pretty one. Sorry. Oh, I don't have one for Arno. Arno can be red because he's a cheater. Okay, so I think if the Titans are ahead and we're in formation, we should flank it. I'd be shouting this as we're starting to ride towards them. Let's flank it and then focus on the small one first. Arno, you distract the big one.
He shouts at you, "Me? Why me?"
Just do it. Go. Lead it on a chase. Split them up and we'll take down the small one. Then we'll all regroup and take out the big one.
Whatever you say, Falcom. On your lead.
Okay. Can we have Arno ride ahead to try to like?
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the simultaneously mode of initiative, which means all of you say an action you want to do, and then you take it, and then the Titans go after your turn.
Okay, so if they're small and medium, right?
There's a small and a medium Titan. The medium Titan is up ahead. The small Titan is a bit behind.
So the medium's actually between us and the small?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. Sorry,
So,
visually this helps me.
Like
So-
this.
Yeah. So okay, so I want to slow my horse down, and hopefully Nicole and William can do the same to stay kind of in a formation, and then I don't know. Should we split 2-2? I feel like only one person needs to distract. I say let's just send Arno. So if you guys stay back with me, we'll send Arno forwards to kind of like go this way and try to lead it to the right.
All right. I'll roll. I will have Arno roll a distract roll. So he's gonna roll reaction to divert an enemy from ally to him. So he's gonna ride off, and we'll try and distract. So I'll roll his reaction. So D10 plus 2. See how good of a distraction he gets. Okay. Which token was Arno?
Red.
Red. He does ride off, and he begins riding, and the medium begins stomping his way.
Okay. can we all go in together?
As we like make our way by this medium one now, that's like chased him that way.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can make like a leg strike on it as we ride by?
Oh.
You certainly can. That will be an attack.
Okay, and that is
It's a D10 plus your attack.
I think you have to react. You have to maneuver first to get up close to it if it's tall.
Let's see.
I think it's a double thing because you can't even get up to the nape if you don't maneuver and use your ODM gear.
I'm not going for the nape. I'm going like for the ankles or the legs.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like, as
going
we
for the
ride by
legs.
it, like we're staying on the horse. I'm just pulling a sword out and hacking it as
Gotcha,
we
gotcha,
ride by, like the Achilles
Alright.
heel.
Okay, let me read this. Alright, so you will roll your D10 plus your attack modifier.
Okay. So I rolled a 10 and my attack modifier
Nice.
is a 6.
Oh wow, you're
Well,
really strong.
That is
Yeah.
so not only that, but that is a crit. You rolled a 10, so that's a critical.
First
That's
crit of the
crazy.
campaign is the first freaking combat roll. How crazy is that? Or
That's
first
awesome.
crit of the one shot, rather.
Let's see here. Okay. Criticals work differently in combat, but something triumphant happens. So your crit is you're purple. You go riding by the medium class Titan, and you take out your sword, and you strike through its legs. And you take both of his legs out, and he collapses directly onto his face. And so the medium is now prone.
Should be easy for you to finish up now, Arno.
All right, I believe, yeah. So that would kind of be your turn. You run in, you slash at the legs, you go on. Arno's turn was distracting. How about Falco and Nicole?
I'm gonna like wow as you chop it, but I want to keep going for the small one.
Yeah, I'd also keep heading towards that smaller one.
All right. Yeah, I don't think there's really movement, so I think you guys can just get to the small one and engage it. How did the two of you try and strike it? Where do you strike? Because this is a called shot system. You know, you can hit the eyes, you can hit the jaw, you can go for the nape, you can go for the arms and the legs.
I think I want, because we've spent so much time training to use the ODM gear, I want to like get out of the strips on the horse and kind of crouch on the saddle, and then ODM onto it, trying to use its body for it, and then just nape shots is what I want to try to do.
Okay. So you're going for the nape. What's Nicole trying to go? Are you guys trying to double team for the nape? Are you guys both trying to show off?
I think it's first kill sounds really fun, so that's I don't know if we're racing for it,
Yeah, I got first blood, so
but you didn't kill it yet.
that's fine. I got first blood. That's pretty cool.
No, I mean, I guess, yeah.
All right. So you're both going for the nape. You're going to roll. Let's see. You're gonna roll your attack, or you're gonna roll a D10 plus your attack. Let me know what you get.
Rolled a 3. I don't know what my
rolled
attack is.
An 8. 5 plus 3 for me, so 8.
And my
It's-
attack is
What was your deck?
my attack's 2 plus 1, so 3.
Okay, so you got a 6 and Falco got an 8. You both jump off your horses and hit the ODM to fly in. But Falco gets there just a bit quicker than you, Nicole, as he strikes the nape and the small Titan goes down. As first kill has been succeeded. Let's see here.
That makes Falco very excited. But I think he
Alright, I'm
probably
gonna-
like lands pretty badly on the other side of the attack and tumbles onto the grass.
Alright, it goes to Titan's turn. And the Titan, the medium Titan who fell over, still has Arno in his sights and in the arm's reach. He can't pick himself up, so he's gonna try and grab Arno, who needs to make a maneuver roll. So he's gonna roll maneuver, which is 1d10 plus 3.
Ooh.
I just realized, because I'm looking at the page 51 Titan Combat. Because we were attacking it for the nape, we needed to do the ODM check, and it says the DC is equal to its height. It's like a 13 meter is DC 13.
Right. When using ODM gear. ODM, when engaging in combat with an enemy equipped with ODM gear. Momentum, the ODM gear.
So small Titan says 3 to 5 m. Medium is 6 to 8. So if it's a small one, it's between 9 and 15 feet tall, basically. I would have still made the ODM chair. I rolled a 2 on my real die plus my maneuver, so it would have been 6 total, which would have been enough.
Right, you would have had to make maneuver checks for the ODM. I forgot about that. We're learning. But you still would have got it. You would have dropped him. The medium Titan is going to try and grab at Arno, as I said, who needs to make or he already did make it, which was a natural 1.
Very bad.
He's resilient, however, so he's going to re-roll it. He can re-roll 1 critical fail per battle. So he's going to try this again. And that does not succeed. So I now need to roll on the grab chart as he gets potentially grabbed off his horse. Ooh! You see, as Arno tries to turn around to finish off the down Titan, the Titan reaches out and grabs him off the horse And William, you can hear a sickening crunch as he shouts out as it breaks his leg.
Ooh,
Ooh, no, that's not good.
that's rough.
And that is the Titan's turn, which goes back to the 4 of you.
William's gonna use his ODM gear to get up on the back of the Titan.
All right, roll me a maneuver.
Okay. Just a D10 plus my maneuver.
10,
Hey.
you are able to get in prime attacking position.
Sorry, give me just a second, guys.
While we wait on the attack, I'll have Arno try and break free. Which, let me see here. Grab characters who are conscious are able to make... Oh, well, that's if it tries to bite them. Let's see. What can a grabbed character do? I don't think they can do much. I think they have to be broken out by an ally.
That would make sense. I mean, Titans are strong, and if he broke his leg already...
Yeah.
I think that he might be in trouble.
He is in trouble, especially if William misses. Which, I mean, the Titan is down, so it's a lot easier to hit.
Do any of y'all know how to make the icons on Roll20 smaller? Like the player icons, they cover up her whole screen and she can't see anything.
You go to audio video in the settings, you click on video display, and you can set them to names only. Click on video display and you'll see player video / avatar size.
You want to ping us to the center map too, so we can all see this spot? I can't find my old Titan tokens, so... Oh well.
Sorry about that.
You got it?
Also, yeah. She was in the, she texted me, she was like, I don't know what's going on. And then like, it's just covering the whole screen, the icons, and I was like, oh yeah, that's scuff. So I successfully got up on the back of this Titan. Is that like my whole turn using that maneuver?
No, you can strike, I
Sweet,
believe.
yeah, then now that I'm up on the back of it, I am gonna like run forward and go for its nape.
Alright, do me an attack. D10 plus your attack. So what does it look like? Do you just run up its back, flat feet and slash at the nape? What does it look like as you take down the medium Titan?
Yeah, just not worried for a second about like showing off or being flashy. Honestly, I heard the crunch and went full saving mode.
Levi?
Rescue mode.
Yeah, went like full rescue mode, just clean straight to it.
So you run up the back and take out the nape, steam and the Titan falls down dead as the hand goes limp and Arno falls. And it's one of those ones where the way he was grabbed, the hand kind of falls on top of your companion, your ally, and so you hear like a muffled, "Hey, get me out of here!" As your captain begins riding up to the situation.
Captain Moron, I think
We did all the work, Arno. You get out of there yourself. And I let out a laugh.
Man, for being in the top 10, looks like you broke your leg really easy, Arno. You get a ticket
You can
back to
see-
the wall, apparently.
You can see like there's like tears in his eyes, and he's like, "This isn't funny. My leg's broken."
At least you still got your leg. I'll dismount and go over and start trying to help him. The Titan's
Lucky we were here to
steaming, right?
save you this time, Arno.
Yes, the Titans are doing what Titans do when they die.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the hand open for him to climb out, crawl out.
He does crawl out, and as your captain comes up, he looks at Arno and he says, "Oh, there's always one in every squad. I'll fire up a flare and get you some help. We'll send you back." And he looks over at Falco and William and he says, "You two, fine ODM work there. You did good, especially saving your squad mate here." And then he looks over at Nicole and he says, "Not bad ODM work on you either. But if you want to survive out here, you got to be a bit quicker than that." Making reference of how Falco got to the Titan before you did.
Right.
And then he looks back at Arno and he looks at both Falco and William and says, "Now one of you help him get on his horse. We're going to send him back to the other squads to get some medical."
Alright, Arno, up you go. Can you ride?
Lets out a pained grunt and he says, "I think so."
Okay, just take consolation in the fact you're alive. And as soon as he's on the horse, I'll slap its hindquarters to get it to start running.
And as he starts running, your commander fires up he'd fire up because this is the one that makes the most sense. He fires up, oh no, it's right there. He fires up a purple flare, which is the emergency flare. Someone was grabbed, someone was hurt. And then he looks at the three of you, the rest of you here, and he says, "Well, now you showed quite the skill. The village we're being sent to investigate shouldn't be too far. Let's just keep moving on. Avoid any other Titans that might be in the area."
Yes, sir.
And he sets off a bit ahead of you, leaving the three of you to kind of regroup and head behind him if there's anything you'd like to do.
Well, you guys alright? Did you see
Fine.
that?
Yeah, that
Those
was
are-
awesome.
Those are real Titans.
And we really killed them.
Okay, next time I think the diversion tactic might not work so well. Arno got totally grabbed.
I think he was just unlucky.
Hopefully we all are more lucky.
How big do you think these things were? Did we establish how big they were, like meter-wise?
Meter-wise,
like-
the small, I'm just going off maximum size. So the medium Titan was 8 meters. The small Titan was 5 meters.
Okay. I know that. Like, I can't find where that calculates into XP now, but
So for the small Titan kill, it's 5 XP, which would be, because technically, both of you kind of did assist each other. The 5 XP will be split between Falco and Nicole.
How do we do it for a kill count?
How do you do it for the kill count? Let me figure that out.
0.5.
I can do this. We can do halves.
Yeah, we'll just say we're gonna round up. We'll just say both of you. I know this doesn't make sense. We'll just say both Nicole and Falco get 3 points each for XP. We'll say he was 1 meter taller.
Where do I put that at?
It's on the character sheet, but there's no way to fill it in, really.
Yeah, you just have
Just
to like
take
edit it again.
notes later.
Yeah. Where was
And the
XP?
medium Titan was 7 XP or 8 XP rather.
8.
Yeah. You may have gotten the first kill, but mine was bigger.
Let's not start a what was bigger conversation. Nicole's here.
Okay.
If y'all are curious, that's my dog in the background y'all can hear.
I was curious, but I wasn't sure if I was just hearing things.
No, it's my dog's.
So, as you guys continue on with the sound of a growling Titan in the background, slowly getting closer and closer, you guys find yourselves in a looks like ruined village. I'll move us here. I'll actually get everyone back on here. Find yourselves in this ruined village as you ride through, and your captain a bit ahead of you, which actually we'll put him on the map. I'm just going to reuse Arno's token, as he's a bit ahead of you. He says, he kind of pauses in the road and he says, "We were sent here just like other squads were sent to other villages to see if it's safe to possibly take over again, look for any survivors, that such thing. Keep your head on a swivel. We don't know what's out here."
Do you think there'd be any survivors out here? Beyond the walls after all these years?
I doubt it.
He, alongside with what Nicole said, he looks at all of you with like a, like a really just like, not depressed, but like solemn look, and he says, "I'm gonna be honest with you, kid. There's probably no one out here. But that's the job."
And how far even are we away from the walls? Like, they want to reclaim these villages? Like, I know that we're short on space, but wouldn't it make more sense to build new closer than like reclaim super far away?
I mean, maybe they want to use it for an outpost and some sort of base camp.
Well, that sounds like something you should bring up with the garrison regiment.
Yeah, I was about to say, I guess we're scouts, not the garrison. Not our business. As I kind of put my hands on my head with a big stretch.
Still, the garrison wouldn't have anything to do if the scouts didn't prep it for them first. Just saying.
You act like the garrison have something to do now.
Well, let's
Besides
look
extort
around.
the locals.
Maybe there's, for lack of a better term, maybe there's treasure out here. I'm gonna dismount and start making my way towards one of the houses. I doubt Titans will fit inside these anyways.
You you
and
see.
I'll follow him and kind of sniff around too.
How about Nicole?
Yeah, I guess I'll just follow behind them.
All right. So the three of you dismount, begin heading to the nearest building. Your captain actually turns around and continues down the road atop his horse, and he kind of looks back at Falco, and he says, "Now that kid's got the right idea. I'm gonna go look for some booze." And I'm going to do something. Let's see here. All right. Can everyone roll me reaction, please? 1d10 plus your reaction.
I'm just gonna add it manually. So
Why does it say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 next to D10?
Oh, that's how many dice. You just click the one
Oh.
that says D10 for 1, and then if you click the 2 next to it, then it'll roll 2d10. That's like the quantity thing.
Oh.
And then your reaction modifier on your character sheet.
So
added
mine
to
is
that.
2. So I got rolled a 6
Just a
total.
1.
Ooh, William.
Oof.
So, as you guys are getting ready to head into the house, or maybe you're already in the house, you see. Let's see who rolled good. What was your bonus, Falco?
I have a +2, so I rolled a 6 total.
So I would say Falco and Nicole would see it. William, maybe you're busy in the house rummaging through some stuff. But the two of you see a Titan
Ugh.
leap from one of the various side streets and grab your captain in its mouth.
Oh.
He's not dead yet, but he is in its mouth. What do you do?
Captain!
I'd probably immediately run out with my sword out.
Hey guys, look at this cool
Ready?
plate I found. Do you think this is any good? Think I can find someone that can fix this for us?
And as you
This
look
has
up,
a crack in it.
That's amazing.
as you look up and look to the others with excitement about your plate, you see Nicole running out with her swords drawn, and you see past Falco and out the window what you can likely describe as right as rain, even though your captain hasn't called it out yet. An abnormal Titan has just jumped out and latched your captain in its jaws.
I'm gonna, if they're already running at it, I'm gonna immediately run for my horse and try to chase it down with the horse instead of using my ODM gear.
And I need to roll on the bitten chart for the captain.
Oh yeah, guy's gonna be instant dead. Oh.
Trying to get the music. Oh, there we go. I had to refresh.
Let's see here.
Okay, wait. So Captain is up down the road. William
Yeah.
is purple, right? So he's by the door,
And
we're about to go in. And
you
started
see-
running already.
You see the captain, the Titan bites down on the captain and you can see blood spurts as he does, you know, the classic anime where his body like kind of jumps in the mouth. And he gets bitten down on with a vicious bite, and he now has disadvantage on all 3 of his rolls until he can get healed.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so who gets to move and react first?
I believe
feel like Nicole is like the most expedient out of us.
Yeah, I
3.
believe Nicole, you were you first. So do you rush the Titan?
Yeah, I probably will. Since our captain's fucking just gone yoinked off, so.
Alright.
Uh,
I forgot how good this music was. You're going to roll an ODM maneuver check, which is going to be a D10 plus your maneuver.
okay, my new maneuver is a 3.
Nice.
Uh,
How big
don't
is the
forget
Titan?
when you go, if you go for an attack, don't forget, because I know you will. On your character sheet, you have Whirlwind Strike. If you go for an attack.
I do.
We're gonna say this abnormal, this leaping Titan is 10 meters. So the ODM maneuver check beats that, which allows you to get in for an attack. What are you targeting?
The Nate, I guess. I don't know. The Nate, probably. If I
Go
get
for
it.
the kill.
See if I can get this image on screen here.
And if you're using your whirlwind attack, you need to say that before you
Oh, yeah.
you
Huh.
roll for anything. Yeah.
I guess I will try that, huh? I will do it. I don't know how to fucking play.
Yeah, it's okay. That's why I'm telling you. You need to call it.
I mean,
before
hey, you know,
roll.
none of us know how to play this.
Right, exactly. So.
Also, there's your leaping Titan.
Oh, nice. Got a token for this one.
So, what does whirlwind attack do?
It just gives her an advantage, essentially.
If we use 3 times in combat. I'm not sure if that's important, but.
Yeah.
Okay, whirlwind strike. So you're gonna go for the nape. You're gonna roll your d10 twice and take the higher number plus your attack bonus.
I imagine that the whirlwind strike is that move that we see all
not like
the
that.
anime protagonists use when they take out a Titan. That really cool like boost that they do as they go into it.
So an 8 plus your bonus.
For
Your attack.
oh my bonus is just +1. My attack is 2.
So 3.
Okay. You rush out immediately and get up in the air with your ODM, and you are able to see. I was picturing the whirlwind strike is more like you know Levi's berserk move.
Where it's
Yes.
spinning.
Yeah, where he does the spin. That's what I'm imagining. Like
Yes.
Nicole rushes out there, does the Levi spin, and just dashes up and takes out the nape, and you are indeed able to drop the abnormal.
Yeah.
That's an abnormal? Oh, wow.
It was an abnormal leaping Titan. But as you do so, and you get outside now, out of the building, after hearing your captain's screams and the abnormal Titan lashing out, you can see approaching you all from the village. There is one large Titan and 2 mediums encroaching on your position. Don't mind these very obviously copy-pasted, ripped from the PDF tokens.
What do you mean they fit in perfectly? I'm gonna shout to Nicole if I'm allowed to right now.
You can, but before you do shout out, as the Titan drops and the captain like barely crawls out, he can see the other Titans approaching, and he does the very classic anime thing of tell the rookies to leave. So, he shouts out, get the fuck out of here!
I'm gonna lean over to William as he's coming out and just be, was that an order?
I'm gonna shout to Nicole and tell her to grab his flare gun.
I'm gonna do just that. Then I'm gonna try to go
Yeah.
for his fucking flare gun.
And fire off a red flare.
All right. Well, we'll say you'll be able to. Yeah, screw it. You can do that now. You with your momentum, from the spin dash, you drop down and just loot the captain. Like he's screaming in your face, like go
Run his
run!
fucking pockets.
He is bleeding from his midsection, and you just reach down and grab this bloody flare and fire it up into the air as a red signal poofs into the air. Falco, William, there are 3 Titans approaching. You have the go before the Titans do.
I want to mount my horse. Rosa, we can't leave. I'm going to start riding towards Nicole. Get on, get on!
You saying that to Nicole?
Oh, well, and the captain.
And the captain, okay.
I don't know how much I can do. I've got to mount my horse, Rosa, ride over to the body. I don't know how much I can do after that.
Yeah, let me go back and look at actions here.
I feel like that's kind of like a full turn.
So let's see.
Where do you find actions?
Actions.
I didn't even see it.
It's in the combat chapter. So there's attack, you can hold, you can hide, you can take cover, you can distract, you can flee, or you can sacrifice yourself.
All very logical things to do.
But sacrifice only works if another character is in close enough proximity to witness it. So you need an Armin to witness your errand.
Yeah,
Wow.
you need someone to witness your sacrifice.
Hopefully, we won't need to
So
sacrifice anyone.
of those actions, what do you want to do?
Which page is it in the PDF?
46. 45, 46.
45, 46. Okay.
Yeah, 46.
So it would be considered a move. I guess distract.
You want to?
No, it's not really distract. I'm trying to get over there with enough time to help get the guy on. So.
I mean, you
Which
can
isn't really
distract. You can distract. I mean, technically, I think it could fall under distract because you pull him up on your horse and then you try and take the heat on yourself instead of the Titans trying to grab him as you ride away.
Yeah, I guess the ultimate goal is to flee, but hopefully taking the wounded.
So
Take a cover, I
think-
guess. So
Yeah,
using
that's
the
what I
body
was
as
thinking,
like
take
a
cover.
shield.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, I'll take
body
cover.
shield.
So, but it's I'm on
Alright.
the horse.
yeah, so you'll ride up, you take cover, so you'll have advantage on reaction rolls against attacks against you.
Okay.
William.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab, like I said, I was on my way to the horse last round anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the horse now, and run up and try to help them. get him out of there and on the horse, and so we can get scooting.
All right. The captain is on Falco's horse already.
Alrighty. Cool.
Yeah, we'll say you would have been able to grab him up
Perfect.
and then take cover.
Are his legs broken? I didn't hear what happened to him.
His midsection is like eviscerated.
Oh,
Oof.
he's half? He only has half a torso?
No, he's not halved, but it was the thing where the teeth crunched down on him.
So
He's still
his
intact.
abdomen is just completely crushed type thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's lethal.
like chest caved in.
That's lethal. I will see the gravity of his wounds, but at this point I've already kind of pulled him up. I'm just gonna... It's okay, Captain. It's okay. I got you. But I know he's dead, basically.
All right, so you do that, Willem. You ride up. You see this. You see the 3 Titans moving in on you. What action do you take? If any. Because there's technically no move action, so really you can immediately go into combat or run. Like there's no distance doesn't matter here.
Right. Yeah, seriously, I don't want to flee now and leave these guys here because I'm gonna turn ahead of them. You see, so that's just not something William would do. He wouldn't take off riding unless he would be the last one riding. You know.
He'd be the sacrifice maneuver.
Right. Exactly.
Are you gonna distract?
Yeah, maybe I will take off riding. I will go in the direction of the 2 small ones and just kind of try to not really go up towards them, but I'll hook through town and try to take them out a different way as I head back towards the city.
All right, so distract. Roll a reaction roll, please.
Oh boy.
That was a 1D nothing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened
How'd you,
there.
Foul.
how'd you do that?
That's not
How'd
a
you
crit,
do
that's
that?
just a foul.
Let's get the proper roll in there. William Lloyd.
Yeah.
It happens again?
Your 0 is just stuck, probably.
I'm not sure what to do now.
Just
roll
click
the
on the
manual die and
roll the
man.
manual dice and then add it.
The manual dice.
Yeah, in the bar where there's like text, draw, effects, the dice button, the dice roller on the left side of the
Oh,
screen.
I see.
Yeah. Just roll a d10 and
Oh my god.
But it's with the the
Wait.
3.
Do you have
So
a
it's a 4.
perk? Do you have a reroll perk or no? Is that on maneuvers?
if you have advantageous, you can roll
Oh.
once with advantage per combat.
No, not like
Second
that.
swing is a reroll for sword attacks.
Yeah.
No, nothing like that.
So you begin riding off, and maybe to your horror, William, the 2 mediums do not seem interested in you.
Oh, dang.
The worst kind of failure.
It is the Titans' turns now as they go at the end. And let me get Titan combat here. Alright, so Titan combat. This is what it's gonna be. The large Titan is gonna go for Falco.
It can see over the body for sure.
This medium is gonna go towards Nicole. And we'll say the The other medium is gonna move in as well. And we'll just say it's a 3-piece. The medium's gonna try and grab the captain.
Still wants his ass. They don't care about me.
Yeah, you're distracted. You're like, hey, follow me.
I'm like
And they
right
knock
next to the captain, aren't I? So I got like 2 Titans coming at me, tech really.
And I'm trying to
Yeah,
put him onto my horse, so the big one's
you
coming
guys-
up behind us too. We're totally
You
surrounded.
guys are basically like the body of the abnormal is dissipating, and it's kind of, you guys are kind of using it like you're like one of those military sandbag, defenses, and from 3 different streets you're being centered in by a large Titan and 2 mediums. So the large Titan, you need to make a maneuver check against the Titan Falco. You have advantage because you took cover.
Alright, so 2d20 top or 2d10 top high. And my maneuver is +4. So that's 13.
Would you beat?
Is it maneuver or reaction? I can't remember.
It is maneuver.
Okay.
Yeah, when a character, if you fail the maneuver check, you have to make a reaction check or get grabbed.
Okay, so I'm good.
So, which is kind of crazy that you get 2 chances to avoid. So yeah, you're good. You dodge the wide arc of the large Titan's hand. Nicole, the medium comes up to you and tries to grab you. Can you please roll me a d10 plus your maneuver?
My maneuver is 3, and then so 7, 8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10. You avoid the grab from the medium. Now let's see if the captain can avoid the grab.
Probably not. Crippled as he is.
Yeah, he
Which
has
is
disadvantage on all maneuver and reaction checks.
Poor guy.
So he's gonna roll twice and take the lower. His maneuver's not bad, though. So 2d10 plus 3.
Oh.
I said both mediums are 7, and I'm gonna go with meat to beat. So he manages to not get grabbed. That sounded like a sad. That sounded like a sad.
Yeah.
It sounds like Nicole wants the captain to go.
He's screaming.
Throws himself off the horse onto the ground.
We need him for
Barely
next round.
wants
We need him to do the
fingers
sacrifice
into-
maneuver.
So it goes back to you guys. It goes back to the scouts. Who's going?
Seeing that they did, like, his distraction failed, William immediately turns after the Titans move in, and he goes for the one closest for him. ODM gear straight up, since he's leaned over. Probably not leaned over, since he's back turned, focused on the captain. I'm gonna go for his nape.
All right, give me an ODM maneuver.
That's +2, that's +2, so 10.
So you're going after the medium Titan, which is closest to you.
Yep.
The ODM is a success. Now roll an attack.
+6.
Jeez. How I should probably ask this now that we fast forward. How buff is William?
William is a pretty big guy. He is 6'1".
Is he like Reiner?
Yeah, he is corn fed. Like Reiner, Bertolt Tall, just Chad of a man.
Okay, so you ODM up just vertical from your horse, and you go up and you slash across the nape of the first medium Titan, and it crashes.
I guess he's only 190 pounds, so he's probably not that big, but
He doesn't skip arm day.
does not skip arm day.
I think with the giant Titan just grabbing for me, after all this training for fighting these at the big wood towers, whatever, I would instinctually try to ODM onto it and also try to take out the tall one.
All right, give me an ODM maneuver.
+4 is 11. That's over 10 meters.
You are able to latch onto it. Now give me an attack.
Chop. That's 8.
So you fail to strike the nape, which I need to get that.
Does that break my blades?
So let me look at this real quick. I believe it does. A failed swing breaks your blades, so you lose one set of blades.
Okay. So I go up and over, and then kind of laying down behind it. And I look very scared because I didn't really ever plan for that in training, for me to do a direct hit and it not work.
Is it one of those things where, Falco, you go up and your blades stick in and they shatter because you lose them, or is it a full blown like just shatter without making any penetration?
No, I feel like it hit, but I didn't hit the nape properly, so maybe it even like didn't so much shatter, but the blade got stuck, and my momentum from the ODM gear, I've got to basically eject the blade, or else I will get like tumbled down.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, your blades get stick, and you're able to recover, but you do have broken blades. Nicole, what would you like to do?
Can I say that I like run up the hand of like the one that tried to grab me and go for its nape? I'm not sure if I can do that.
Sure. I will still ask for an ODM check, so a maneuver.
The D10.
A D10 plus your maneuver.
3, 4, 5, 6.
3, 4, 5, 6 is not enough. Let me see. Let's see. Failing a maneuver check against a Titan, I need you to make a reaction check, please. Roll a D10 plus your reaction.
7.
7. So you try to run up its hand, but it moved its hand out of the way too soon. You weren't able to catch it, and it almost tries to blindside you with its other hand to try and grab you, but you're able to dodge out of the way. The captain is going to, seeing that Falco just fumbled, is gonna try and go at the large Titan. He's gonna maneuver off. He's gonna try and maneuver off with disadvantage and try and save his rookie.
What are you doing, Captain?
So he has a disadvantage on this, but he does have a pretty good maneuver.
Man, this guy's lucky.
8 is not enough against the large Titan. So he needs to make a reaction roll or get grabbed, which he has disadvantage on.
This fool.
And you see him, so it's less that he doesn't go up in the air. So he ODMs, he attaches to the Titan. But the Titan, because of his wound, he just isn't fully in it. And maybe he, blacks out for a second due to the blood loss as he tries to go up to the large Titan. And he just gets, swatted and grabbed. And now I need to roll on the grab table.
Goodbye.
What does a 10 mean?
That's gotta be the killed one.
Oh, wow! So you see him go up into the air, and to all of you, to anyone paying attention, which is likely William and Falco, you swear the captain just got grabbed. But a blink and you miss it. 10 is the character dodges the Titan's clutches.
Wow.
Ooh.
So he
Whoa.
goes up into the air. He goes up, but still he blacks out, and you see he fumbles right next to you, Falco. He hits with a bit of a harder landing. And as he lands next to you, not the softest way, and he manages, to spurt out blood from his mouth. I told you idiots to run! And it's gonna go to the Titan turn. The large Titan is going to turn around. Yeah, you like that? You guys you like that? You like that? You like that one? Falco, can you give me a maneuver, please?
Alright, maneuver is... Did I roll?
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
That is a natural one.
I've got a, maneuver. I have, resilience. Reroll 1 critical fail per battle.
Go for it.
I want to be extra resilient as I think about the time I was out of breath and the kids were gonna come beat me up, and I found it within myself to be more resilient and more maneuverable.
What's your maneuver bonus?
4, 10. That's a 10.
You meet to beat, so you do. Yes, you split second. You managed to dodge out of the way at the last second as it tries to grab you. Maybe shoving you back, like right there.
Dive bomb out of the way, just barely in time.
Yeah. The other medium Titan is going to still try and grab Nicole, so can you give me a maneuver roll, please? D10 plus your maneuver.
7, 10.
Yeah, you dodge out of the way, no problem. As we go back to the squad's turn, what are you doing? Who's going?
I'm launching right after the tall one, the one that I'm staring at that just turned around and swung at Falco.
Can I, at the same time, use my ODM gear to latch onto its foot and try to chop its ankle?
Sure, both of you give me ODM maneuvers. We're gonna say this is a simultaneous.
4, 6.
13.
I think I'd be going after the medium one still. I don't think
Alright,
I'm
you
paying
can-
attention to what's going on over there.
You can give me an ODM maneuver as well if you're launching upwards.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, so this is almost simultaneous. So here's what's happening. We're gonna start from the left, go to the right. Falco, roll me your attack against the ankle.
Okay, plus 3. That's a 5.
A 5. You run in. Maybe you're psyched out now, man.
Wait,
but you go in for the.
Oh, I don't have my blades!
Yeah,
I
you
like
didn't-
go for it, and I don't have anything on my sword. I was like,
You didn't reload your blades, so you psyching yourself up. You're like, I got this. I'm gonna get this with William. And then you pass by and you look at your swords and you look back and you look at your swords and you go. You see the other 3 sets of blades in your side mount that you did not reload.
I was too busy not getting grabbed.
And as that happens, William, can you roll me a reaction, please?
Ooh. Plus 3, so 12.
So you fail to latch on to the large Titan as Falco fails to hit its feet, and you see a big left hand try and grab you, but you're able to run past and maybe like dodge roll out of the way. Nicole, you are able to launch up and attach your ODM gear. What are you aiming for?
Fuck, I don't know.
Just going for the nape.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't.
Go
All
for
right,
the kill.
Roll
Go for
me
the
your
kill.
D10 plus attack.
Oof.
Man.
2, 3, 4.
Oh no,
4.
a 4.
Wait.
Is
Is that
a-
ODM or is it? Because she passed ODM.
Oh
right?
yes.
So
This yeah you.
Oh,
And-
wait,
and
attack is
second
plus
swing,
1.
yeah,
we
but you have
second
second swing. You can use that
Yeah,
one too.
So you
Yeah.
can re-roll this attack. You can roll again.
Oh. Okay. So,
Yeah, you already did your ODM check.
woo,
Hey.
and then it's plus attack, so it's plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
9, 10, 11,
So-
12.
Yes.
With this,
Oh,
how
that's
do you
not
take
right.
down? How do you take down the medium? How do you do another spin attack? What does this attack look like as you take down the other medium? Because you're on the front of it. You know, you latch to its shoulders maybe, and then spin around it.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'd be really pissed off I didn't get it the first time. But, like, you son of a bitch, and get up there the second time, and I don't know.
And whip
Cut.
around and bring your
Yeah.
swords into its nape as it crashes down. Let's
Yeah,
see.
that sounds about right.
The captain,
You still alive, buddy?
he's still alive, and he's very stubborn. He is not. He's very stubborn. He's going to finish off this Titan,
Heck yeah.
or at least try. So here's his ODM maneuver. Which even a 9 is not enough. A 9 is not enough to latch on, so he now needs to avoid getting grabbed.
This guy is either super lucky or his luck just ran out.
Yeah, I think his luck just ran out.
His luck runs out and he gets grabbed, and I need to roll on the grab chart. If he gets another 10, a 7. Ooh, well maybe this is good for you guys, because as he goes up, the large Titan reaches out with both arms and grasps him in both hands. So he's now in the fist of the large Titan. As it goes back to players. Oh no,
His arms
it goes
are
to the
still,
Titan. The Titan's turn. I'm sorry. I have to roll on the bite chart. Because he's going to go up and try and bite. Yeah. And he's going to try and do a final stand. He's going to try and take one final strike at disadvantage as the Titan tries to bite him. So we're going to go for his attack.
So hold on, has this happened? Can I use my brute strength? Like, I'd probably have to have an ODM check, but I assume this is like a reaction-based thing. It holds the jaw of a Titan to prevent an ally from getting bitten.
Sure,
Oh,
yes you
that's
can.
so cool.
Give me an ODM.
Okay. Seven, and my maneuver's 2, so 9.
9. You go up. But, well, you know what? I'm not going to describe it. How do you miss, essentially? I'm going to have you describe this, because 9 is not enough to latch on and get up there.
Can I latch on, but just like totally miscalculate and fly on the other side of him?
You know what? Yeah, so you try and get onto the jaw of the Titan, but you just go wide as your captain is doing that slow-mo scream. He brings his, swords up, and he tries to get an attack in, which I don't think is at disadvantage. It's just maneuver and reaction, which is at disadvantage. So he's going to roll a d10 flat. Oh my god. It is technically a sword attack, and this failed, so he's going to use second swing.
He's just flailing and as he's going towards the jaw.
He does hit. let's see. Yeah, so he goes up and manages to strike the Titan's jaw, and it's one of those things where like he hits the tendon, so the jaw hangs loose, and the Titan is desperately trying to bite him, but he actually prevents the Titan from using its jaw to bite him. So the Titan can't bite down. As now we go to players.
Okay. How long does it take to reload my blades? Is it a turn?
It doesn't say it's an action, so I'll say maybe for now we'll say it's a free thing you
Okay.
can do on your
So
turn.
just use the resource. Pull 2 more blades out of either one. I'm not even going to ODM. I just want to walk over to the foot and chop.
Sure. I don't think you would need to ODM for that.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll an attack. And I have a +3. That's a 5. Oh, man.
A 5. You strike in, and your blades just stick to the flesh and snap off again.
I will howl in frustration.
Instead of trying ODM again, because I also see it's not working, I suck with it. I'm just gonna try to hack its leg off as well.
Okay.
Right here on the roof, like right at upper leg level.
Nicole,
If I take this
help
thing out,
us.
it's gonna topple over. So.
All right.
How far
Four,
away am I from this
six.
from the big Titan?
You're maybe a block away, but movement doesn't really matter in this game. So but
Okay.
you can still picture it like the like one of the scenes from the I think season 1, like one of the few badass scenes where someone's rushing to get into the fight, like going from
Right.
building to building.
Oh.
A 6, same thing, William. On the other leg, your blades detach in its ankle.
On 11.
Oh, at 11. My bad.
Yeah, because it's a 4 + 6. Yeah.
So you are able to take out one of its legs, making it unable to move. So one of its legs kind of collapse, and it maybe goes to a knee. As Nicole, you're up. You see them desperately trying to hack at this large Titan, but nothing's happening.
Am I behind the Titan?
You are.
Right. Okay. I guess I'll try to sneak up on it somehow and get behind it and get it. I'm not sure how. And
You
try to
still
get
have
it.
more whirlwind attacks you can use too.
That's true. I will probably use a whirlwind attack on its nape while it's not looking at me.
All right, roll me an ODM maneuver. So D10 plus your maneuver. Oh my god!
Yes.
Maneuver
what's-
is 3.
I think what's happening here is Nicole is showing you guys that she 100% deserved to be top 10, and that she probably kicked your asses in the ODM tests.
Yeah,
That
fuck you
bad.
guys.
She definitely did.
It was probably like a Mikasa situation where you had to get tips from Nicole to help you guys in the ODM tests.
And
So
I still
you-
failed.
And you still didn't make top 10. You go up with a crit. I'm going to give you advantage to attack its nape. So roll 2d10 and add your attack.
My attack is 3.
And
14,
what
15,
did
16, 17.
whirlwind attack do?
It gave her an advantage on the attack.
Oh, perfect. Then you would have already had it. So then you go up. Is this... well, now that you've gotten the final blow on the large Titan, do you do any show-off move? Do you like, you know this is it? Do you show off anyway? Do you do anything special to get the final blow?
Oh, of course. I don't know. Do some type of cool ass spinny move, I guess. I don't
Maybe
know.
throwing a backflip.
Yes.
So you latch on to the nape of this large Titan, and you go swinging in, doing a flip here and there, doing the Levi spin move,
Yes.
and you do this whirlwind spin and just slash right through the nape with twin blades, and you feel the two on the ground feel this slam as the large Titan crashes through the building here, as the commander is thrown to the side, and almost in awe, the two boys look up, and you see Nicole triumphantly standing atop the decapitated head of the large Titan.
That, boys, is how it's done.
Can I try to ODM and catch the captain before he like hits the ground?
Sure, give me a maneuver.
Okay. +4, so 9.
That's enough to catch him as you catch him as Nicole, boot on the head of the large Titan. We'll go to some more somber music as the fight ends in the village. Any final moments or any final words your group does, because your captain fully says, "We're going back to the wall."
Captain, are you gonna make it? Falco starts to cry a little bit.
He does that, stubborn wounded old man thing that every wounded old man character does in every movie, and he goes, "Get off me, I'll be fine." And he tries like shoving you off.
Not until we bandaged you up. You're bleeding out. I'm gonna try to
I'll be
pack the
fine.
wound and like force him to be not bleeding out. And then,
So
did you at least
You're-
find your alcohol?
you're talking with him. We'll kind of like fade to black on that moment as you ask him if he found that. That's like the last words of Falco to the captain. William and Nicole, any last things from the two of you as you stand before this large Titan?
I don't have anything new.
I don't. Not that I can think of.
No last words from William, considering you just got properly embarrassed.
I guess I'll kind of just stand there all snooty because I took down the fucking big Titan while you guys were struggling.
You took down 3 of the Titans.
I did.
You
Haha.
took down an abnormal.
I knew I shouldn't have helped you guys in class.
Someone's still jealous we got top of the class.
And as you guys have this back and forth with each other, we'll call that a session.
And a good one.
As you have managed to survive, let me tally up the amounts from that final battle there. Let's see. A medium was killed by William, and everything else was killed by Nicole. William, you're going to get 7 XP from medium. Nicole, you're going to get 7 XP from the medium. And Falco, I'm really sorry. You didn't land your strike, but William did. So William and Nicole are going to split 10 XP from the large. So you're both going to get 5 XP. And then the abnormal, Nicole, you're going to get an additional 11 XP.
Oh my gosh. What's 11 plus 12? 23? I can't math.
Hold on, 11 plus 12.
Yes, that's what I meant
Yeah,
to say.
23, you can math. Where did you go?
20, so you're at 23 XP.
And
You are... Nicole is 2 XP points away from becoming a squad member and getting a promotion.
Ooh. Ooh. Look at you
So-
go.
We'll end our session there with the XP given out. This is fun. I like
All
this.
right.